So I'm on my way to Philadelphia, so I am going to bring you along for the journey, going up the subway in Astoria right now to catch the N to 34th Street so I can get on the Megabus to Philly. Stay tuned. Just got off the subway at 34th Street in Manhattan, and now I am at 34th and 6th Avenue. So I am going to walk down to 11th Avenue. It's about a 20-minute walk. That is where the Megabus will be picking up folks to take us to Philly. It was so cold outside. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely freezing outside. I had a really very disturbing experience. Walk into the Megabus, there was a homeless guy who started like cursing at me and saying like, I wish you would like die, I'm going to kill you, and he was like coming towards me. I genuinely was like so scared, so scared. So I am glad that I am here and safe on the bus. As you can see, there's not a lot of people on here. Each row will have an empty seat so that you're not super close to someone else, and everything's being sanitized, so I feel pretty good about that. And yeah, I'm just hanging out, just on my way to Philly. Alright, so I officially landed or got off the bus, should I say, in Philadelphia. I'm now in the Amtrak train station. I'm going to take the SEPTA regional rail and to head out to Fishtown to check out the neighborhood and see what it's about. First impression, and I knew this coming here, it's definitely not New York City. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, right? Like, it's one thing for you to think a place is not New York City, and another thing for you to physically get to that place, and then you're like, oh wow, this is not New York City. Like, there's way less people, it's a slower pace. It's not New York City. I don't even think it's like a small version of New York. I don't get that vibe at all, which is good, right? Because again, it's not New York City. You shouldn't compare it to New York City because that's unfair, right? Because it's not. It never claimed to be. So, all right, so I'm going to figure out the SEPTA rail system. I have no idea what it's about, but yeah, I'm just here to explore and see what's going on. So hang out with me. All right, so you see the sign for the SEPTA regional rail. This is just a view of the Amtrak train station. I'm going to see if I can figure some stuff out. I'm very curious to see how their version of the subway works, because if I do move here, I will be utilizing it a lot. And for me, I'm like, as long as it runs and it's safe, that works for me. I don't have a high bar in terms of the regional rail. All right, so I just had my first lost tourist moment. So you know how I showed you the sign for SEPTA, and then I went. The really nice gentleman told me that no, I have to go across the street to another line if I'm trying to get the train to Fishtown. So I'm learning. This is all things I will need to know, right? So this is good. I have no set agenda. There's some neighborhoods I want to like check out, but I have no set agenda. So I'm just taking my time, looking around, just trying to get more of like a vibe, just like a feel. Like, am I feeling like frustrated? Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling happy? Like, you know, so far so good. Again, not New York City, but so far so good. This is a look at the Philly subway system. I feel some New York City vibes here. It's gritty. Actually, it's clean. Like, look at the floors. It's actually really clean. Very quiet. If this was New York City, it'd be super packed with a lot of people, but really quiet. And I'm so sorry to keep on mentioning New York, but I've lived in New York my entire life, so I can't help but compare. And I think also it's helpful because it gives me like a gut check in terms of like, okay, the differences, and it's like, okay, are you happy or not happy about those differences? Okay, welcome to Fishtown. I am on Frankford Avenue, just taking a walk down the street. You can go. Yes. Really cute. We are making our way to Main Street, and we will continue to explore and continue to learn more. So we just made the left, so now we're going to the Main Street. It's a really cool gym there of some sort. pretty?